Hello and welcome. Today we'll be playing some Stellaris. As I've done in the past with many longer series, we'll be playing in 15-minute increments. I don't think these videos will do too well overall, but I fucking love this game. I have so many hours in this game, and I wanted to enjoy some of my time with it. So I'm currently live streaming, but we'll also be doing this episodic. Yeah, let's get right into it. The strategy for today is going to be overlords. It's going to be not toxoid, shoot, lithoids, necroids, yeah. And to just be overlords and turn everyone into us, slowly but surely. I like this one because it has the most smug aura. That's good enough. I don't really care about the naming methods typically. I hadn't put a whole lot of thought into. I know we need to be fairly adaptive. And I think that's the strategy that I'd like to go, is to, when we conquer these planets and we need to be able to have our overlords live on them. And that's generally a problem a lot of the time. Maybe I need to change my origin first so I don't lock myself out of anything by accident. The necrophage is what we're wanting to do. This civilization evolved as a parasite forced to feed off their sapient life form to sustain itself. As it arrives at the galactic stage, other species will either be brought into the fold or become its food. For the necrophage, there can be no other way. Penalties: only necrophage pops can be rulers or recruited as leaders. We have a pretty sapient species that is with us. But it'll need to be fairly adaptive so we can create new necrophage creatures. There's no point in having pop growth speed. There's a negative one for that, but it might not let us have it. Yeah. It's deactivated. So we can have increased growth speed, but we can not have the negative. That's fine. It kind of locks us out of a couple things. I don't care if that we are necessarily fleeting, but I think this is most as my slow breeders. Just fine. Don't need extra one of those because they'll be created slowly. As long as we're adaptive and we can live on the planet. Species minimum habitability plus 30%. We have extra pop housing usage and happiness of non-noxious populations. We're going to be having a lot of slaves. I don't think that's going to be the right way to do that. Don't know. Nah. Fuck their happiness. They will fall into the fold. Watch that come to bite me in the ass later. Lastly, I think we want to be fleeting. That's usually what I go to as my next lifespan. Kind of, not having a high lifespan kind of sucks. I've had very low ones. Mammalian monkey. Aquatic name, sure. Traits. And they are really good at making energy. Energy and breeding. So good at making amenities. They'll never be in a spot to be able to lead. And they could also be fleeting because that'll never affect them either. So yeah, they're pretty much just going to be the backbone creating a lot of their stuff. We'll be on a dry world. I like how that looks for this. Necroid origin, got the necrophage. Just necrophage. I didn't think you could have those two. Yeah, no, you can't have those two together, can you? Can't be a hive mind and a necrophage. Don't make no damn sense. That's not what we're gonna have. I want to be authoritative, so we will have some slaves. Yes. Gotta find out which ones we want here. Flavor guilds. Slave pop ratios increased to 35%, which is going to be good for us. And stability from bureaucrats. That might be the way to go. We're going to need stability. Okay, yeah, we're going to need that. And we are going to be imperial in nature. The voice, Necroid. It's good. Empire and aid. Corn Sons. Fine. Flag looks good. Ships. Let's go Necroid. Ruler appearance. I like the basic. Ruler traits. Now for ruler traits I typically go for logistics understanding. Just for the dock ship upgrades. He usually lasts a good little while, especially in an Imperial, because it's till death. So that 5% increase, it helps in the early game and only have a couple, and all the way up to the first push. So save. Yep. Done. We'll do a traditional. AI Empires is fine. I don't like advanced starts on. I will turn a couple of fallen empires on, even though I think that they are bullshit. They get really frustrating toward the mid-game. Because I just don't know how to fight them. Don't want a scaling difficulty. Victory is pretty early. Okay, and we are good to start the game. I play it pretty fast-paced, because I've played so many hours. I don't know how many hours off the top of my head. I've got like, I don't know, 400 or 500 hours in this game. Oh. Begin. I'll usually select the first one, and then I'll look for ones periodically when they come up, but for the most part I keep them on auto unless I'm playing a specific build or needing something specific. We have our science ship. He's just average, so we'll go that, okay, and then we go for the fastest speed, go back to our this, pick up a science, ooh, a new heir is born. What is he? I want to auto-pick traits because I don't want to be bothered with that, and it's a scientist, which is good. Well, it's not great, but it's okay. I want to pause real quick. I want to look at our leaders, or no, I want to look at the government. Swap out our head of research for our heir, because his buffs are better. He's no better than anything else. Okay. Normal investigation it is. Or I'm gonna have him do everything at the moment, so he gets more experience. But so by the time we will grant Xenos. Fuck them. We must ward off those who will threaten us. So I still have enough to get another science ship coming up, and then I'll be getting a construction ship here in a moment. This one's doing it automatically to pick up all the areas that we're claiming. So quick pause real quick. So there's a couple of routes that I typically choose. The second which is always going to be supremacy. So the first one depends on the kind of play style that I want. If I want to search more, I'll go discovery to have another leader go out and look for things. I think expansion might be the way to go, just so that we can have enough space. I rarely go that way, but I think it might be the way to be for this specific build.
Council agenda available.
Another council agenda. Another science ship. And we got one that has good archaeological speed. Good. This will have him do archaeological sites, any ones that might come up outside of what we have our main one doing. third science ship, or we'll get a construction ship. I think we're maxed out on scientists now. Yes, we are. Found exotic gases, cool. Place you onto auto. This game has a lot of depth if you allow it to. I've just played so much, and I could really start min-maxing some stuff.
An unusual phenomenon has cropped
But
up.
it's not really something that I like to do. It gets super click intensive and then gets even more depressing when you lose things. So we found a pre-sapient species, and so we're going to invade them here soon. Influence decrease.
The situation log has been amended.
So this one should be the first one to investigate itself. We're going to pick up, as you get the extra influence, speed along, picking up.
A system survey has concluded. A system survey has
Species.
concluded.
Yep, we got these guys in indentured servitude, who are not happy because of the Noxus. It's already hurt our stability a little bit, actually.
The situation log has been amended.
But now I can take this location here, and it's for less because I have the perk for it.
Construction venture completed.
Pause. I want to lower the upkeep. It's not going to help us a whole lot, but it's going to definitely speed some stuff up as we move along. We have our army here. Land army. Yes. I want him to get some experience, so I'm going to pop him onto there. Construction ship's not doing anything. Move over here. Get that. So that construction ship that's automated is now fixing up all of this.
Invasion has begun.
You will bring order to your chaotic existence. Stand by. And so we can actually see like the fight going on.
A system.
And we got him. So we can resettle one of our people over there who's a slave and a bureaucrat. Which I don't want to do him actually because he adds stability. Pop you over there, and he should be auto-promoted back up to royalty to help keep things in order. I've got some here. I'm going to need more civilian industries, and I'm going to... The more of these districts that I have, the better.
The situation
At least that's the way that I see it. And I'll just kind of keep periodically expanding outward.
Strange happenings are afoot. The situation log has been amended.
Let me see here. It's been a miss I played. Chamber of Elevation turned consumer goods and food into unity and amenities. Every 10 years, necrophytes are transformed into Corthians in an elevation ritual. Okay. Actually, something I'm hurting on right now is more of these resources. Still in planetary shock, so it won't do what I need it to do necessarily at the moment. Civilian and alloy foundry to start off with. We should get the slaves in order. Special project continued. Society research gained.
Construction venture completed.
Let dead aliens lie. We do not need them. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this open to get the second one start going through shock as well. Every 10 years, it sounds like a lot, but it starts really speeding up because it becomes a higher and higher chunk. Star piece upkeep lower. And that lever already helped us.
Completed.
Land army, yes.
Construction venture completed.
We'll bring you into the fold.
An enemy planet has been secured.
Yep, and now we have them.
A system survey has concluded.
Not gonna quite have enough for what I need here. Wait for the city district to be done.
A system survey has concluded.
I think I'm gonna build out this way, is what it's looking
study
like.
has been completed.
Nice. Oh, would you look at that? That's the first 15 minutes. Thank you for joining me. We'll be picking it up directly in the next one.